The Fan.
Leg 'em down, a slack a yak 'em. The Patrick Morning Show.
That's how you sounded at the end of the show yesterday.
I was trying to do Urkel. I still can't remember what the real line is.
What did you say today? I did do that.
I didn't do that. I don't know. Memory's not my strong suit. Nor comedy. Hi, Marnes.
I would argue that. You're a very funny guy.
Thank you.
Did you get the joke that I emailed?
Oh, no, I haven't looked. We were watching Airplane.
Okay.
Hold on.
I sent it to
there it is.
all you. I didn't send it to you, Rosie.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you want to participate.
I like listening and I like reacting because I thought last week you were really... You texted to me?
No, emailed.
Email?
Your iHeart.
Got it.
I don't know why.
okay,
That's the one that
I
came
got
up.
too many
Got it.
emails.
Sick brag.
No, I don't ever... I didn't even know about the meetings. There you go.
Oh.
11:30, really? That's convenient.
Yeah, no one told me either, so I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I missed it. Sorry, I missed it. Right.
Wow. Sure.
Hey, Rosie.
Yes, sir.
This young lady is 101 years old. She's a World War II vet. Her name's Valerie Ryan.
Okay.
And they asked her what the secret to long life was. You know what she said?
A shot of booze every day?
Close.
What's my secret to a long life? It's to drink all the booze you can drink.
Come on.
Well,
Drink all
pretty
the booze
close.
you can drink.
All of it, not
All of it.
just the shot of whiskey or
That's
something.
right. Drink
Oh,
all of
your
it.
hand is up. You got to say it.
You got to say something.
Radio.
I can't see you.
Of course.
Listen.
Oh, come on.
No, listen. Thank you, Rosie, for sticking up for
Just to thank her for her service.
Listen, she's a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, how many animals did she save? I don't know.
Brilliant. See, you're good at comedy.
Aw, I'm good at comedy.
Comedy. Yeah, you're good at comedy.
Hey, Cory Cove.
Yes, sir.
What would you do if this happened to you? DoorDash, they ordered 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Instead, they got 200.
Oh, my God! This is a prank. It has to be a prank. What the hell is this? Chris, what did you order? Wait a minute.
That's 200 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'd be too busy eating 200 chicken nuggets to be reacting like that.
Yep, I think the right answer is try to eat all 200, get to about 25 and throw up.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Tried to do 40 when I was, 25 years old.
Which
Couldn't
is
do it.
when you should be doing that.
That's when you should
Right.
do it before your metabolism quits when you turn 27.
Right.
Correct.
How far did you get?
Like 25, 26. Then I was getting sick to the point where I knew I wasn't going to make it to 40 without throwing up. So that's when I meat sauced it, right? Could I have pushed and got into the 30s? Sure. But I knew I wasn't getting to 40, so I quit.
Were you using a dipping sauce?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Honey.
100%.
Don't call her
honey
that,
on
dude. Please have some
everything.
respect for Marty.
Check this out. Speaking of that,
That's degrading.
I wasn't saying that to Marnie. I was saying that.
Anyway, sweetheart, you were at the game last night. What'd you think?
Oh, wow. Trash.
Do you think the fourth quarter was mostly Carl's fault? Anyway, Sugar, I was going to ask about if it was Carl's fault. Any other terms of endearment you want to throw at Martin?
No.
Okay. What were we talking about? No, anyway, how many nuggets do you think you could eat?
I don't know, 6.
6?
Eight.
6?
But I ain't trying to set a record. I
What's
ain't
the
challenging
point?
myself.
6?
2.
That's easy. 200 is twice 100.
Not 200. Just 2.
What? 2? Well, I can't figure out just 2.
Sauce, how many could you have eaten 20 years ago, and how many do you think you could get down today?
I bet I could get close to 30. I bet I could do half. I bet I could do 15.
It also depends on how long it's been
babe.
since you've eaten, right? If I basically didn't eat for 24 hours, I bet I could get 40 down. Just in an act of desperation.
Or how high you are.
Because, how long it takes for your system to catch up with your hunger, your appetite. Edibles in there. Yeah, edibles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would help.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, talk about it, Rosie.
Sing it.
It's going to get real warm here tomorrow. In fact, warmer than normal.
Southern Minnesota will be in the mid to upper 30s, maybe even some 40s out in far western Minnesota. Further north still should be right around freezing or just above freezing. So definitely a big warm up for everybody. Everybody was so excited and can finally flood rinks and all that. But I mean, I'm not saying that it's done for the entire winter, but
it's over,
definitely
Johnny.
through the beginning of February.
Cold weather is
National
over.
Weather Service, that was Melissa Dye.
It's supposed to be 50.
It could be 50.
I just looked at the 10-day forecast.
What does it say, Marge?
37, 37, 38, 38, 38,
Only if
43,
she's
41, 45, 51.
51.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Yeah.
Now, things could change in 10 days. I get that. But this is
It's not
telling
gonna
me
stick,
the
though.
trend.
Even so, the
trend is warm.
We're going to get to February without having a winter.
Correct.
So even if winter sucks for
One
a month or
weekend.
so, who cares?
No.
We're there.
Yeah.
We're going to make it.
We did it.
We're
It'll
almost
snow
there.
in March and
And April.
Hey, look, the planet's
maybe
doing
not.
great. Everything is normal.
Everything's
Everything is
just
fine.
perfect.
We're killing it. This is
120
fantastic.
in Australia right now. Whatever.
Is that right?
Playing a little tennis tournament over there.
Yeah.
You are?
No, they are.
Yeah, Coco won last night.
She did.
Oh, she's the best. Yeah,
she's fun to watch.
Yeah. Every TV in the house.
Had that on.
When she, not tees off, what do they call it? When
Tees
she
off?
starts-
She serves off.
When she serves off,
Yeah.
every TV in the house gets a reminder that she's playing.
That's the
What do they
funniest thing
call
I've ever heard.
the start of a tennis match?
When they serve off.
They just serve.
I served
They
off
toss
for a
Serving
show.
to open the match.
You've served off here, right, Hogs?
Sometimes you get...
Go away, Baton.
Oh, you got live audio, Rosie.
Number 2.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosie,
Yes, sir.
Joe Mauer,
Yes.
5 o'clock tonight.
Right.
Here's Joe Mauer a few years ago talking about his final game at Target Field. Do you remember it?
Oh, quite well. Yeah, he put the catching gear out there and went out for one more time.
What about his final home run at Target Field?
I don't remember that.
It was a grand slam on 9/11/2018.
No
That
kidding.
day was really special. Waking up that morning, had no idea that was going to happen. But I'm so thankful and grateful that it did. Just every at bat, going up there and just seeing family and friends, and like I said, to go out like that, really couldn't have written it any better.
Yeah, I know it, unless something miraculous happens, he's getting in today because the votes have been tabulated and they've been leaked for the most part. It'll be a very bittersweet time. I had a chance to talk to him last week, of course, when he was here, but
What a story, Mark.
well, losing his dad a year ago, and how close he was with his father, who instrumental, and all the kids, of course, and just a down to earth, sweet man. And it's tough because you have that kind of tight family relationship. His mom has been a big part of it. Teresa, who was a Title IX athlete. I probably mentioned this a couple of times, so I apologize in advance. But one of the first stories I did was on his mother, who played basketball. Was a terrific basketball player. And I always kidded Joe's dad about, Joe got his talent from mom. He goes, oh, yeah, no, 100%. But she was a terrific basketball player. And but unfortunately, Joe's dad is not here to take part in this thing today, and obviously later this summer at the end of July in Cooperstown. But what a day! Just using the word Cooperstown and now with Joe Mauer and adding to the St. Paul lore of Paul Molitor and Dave Winfield and Jack Morris and the Legends area, to have that group represented in Cooperstown in one community is almost unheard of. It really is. So. Well deserved. He'll get the call. It's on MLB Network today, I think at 5 o'clock.
So I was going to ask you, do they call like
Yeah,
in the
he'll
NFL,
get the
they put him
call.
in a hotel, and
No, that doesn't happen that way anymore. That's the NFL. The NFL Hall of Fame. They used to knock on the door and all that. I think they changed that,
is that
as
right?
well.
Oh, it's too bad. That was cool.
I was
Yeah.
at Burt Blyleven's house when he got the
No
call.
kidding.
Yeah, it was in
Really?
Florida.
Did he know you were there?
You weren't supposed to
I
be
could
there.
see
Mark.
him through the window. we were there because we were expecting that he
Yeah.
would get the call, and it was really fascinating to see how it worked because there is a time where they say, okay, the announcement will be made at 5:00. And I remember we were on his patio, and I was with Dustin Morse, who's the communications director for the Twins. So no. And Ralphie, our photographer.
Oh, love Ralphie.
And we were just kind of setting up, and it was about an hour away from the call. And all of a sudden, Gail, Bert's wife, Gail, ripped open the patio door, and she said, "You guys, he's in!"
Oh.
And we were like, "What? What now?" And he came out on the phone in one hand, exactly, and a bottle of Dom Perignon in the other hand.
That was on ice for a lot of years.
And he got that call like an hour before the actual 5:00 announcement, whatever it was.
Oh, wow.
So it was really cool to be in the presence of someone finding out at that very second that he had made the Hall of Fame.
That's history that you saw happen. I mean, it really is. That's really neat.
That's special.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
So Joe will get the call, and then I'm sure they'll do it live. They'll announce it in 5:00 today. So that's the big time. So then he's on a whirlwind. MLB takes over now. He'll be on his way to Cooperstown. I think they do news conferences the rest of the week, and that's what.
So I heard him say that on Friday when you guys were on with Common.
Yeah.
What if you don't want to do all that?
Well,
I mean, it's not like he's legally required to, right? What if they say, "Hey, we basically have things for you to do for the next 5 months," and Joe's like,
"I got plans."
And what if your kid has a big tournament?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, I'll be during.
I got
in
softball
Cooperstown
tryouts
in August or whatever, but I got a million other things to do. I don't have time.
My girls have got softball tryouts this week.
Didn't T.O. do that to the NFL Hall of Fame?
I think you're right, Max. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think because they spurned him initially, so I think he was kind of just like, F this.
I think he had his calendar pretty well X'd out when he saw what was happening and knew what was happening. So you're going to get ahead of yourself. But pretty cool, to say the least. As Joe would say, it's pretty neat. Oh, yeah.
Mars, what's your best Mauer story from your days of working for the Twins?
I haven't had time to think of one. I feel like it's less when I think about Joe, and I just saw him. I had played Password on Friday, and following our segment was Joe Mauer, and he was walking in. And I just feel like he's such an everyday Joe. Like, his name is just so fitting. He obviously gave me a hug, and then he's like, how are the kids? What's been going on with you? Like, he just, like you would see a friend. He is a nice, down to earth, common everyday guy who has done some incredible, uncommon, ridiculously wonderful things. But it's just a personality thing that sticks out to me more than a story. It's just like, it's his being, it's his way of treating people. He's a wonderful person.
Beyond his obvious athletic ability, and that is true, because I think he could have been an NFL quarterback. I think he would have been a Josh Allen type quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Was it Bobby Bowden? Bobby Bowden said he's the best quarterback he's ever recruited.
Well, he was number one quarterback in the country, and he could have been a starting point guard for pretty much any college in the country as well. So when you talk about a 3-sport star, he redefined that. But from a quarterback standpoint, and I was watching the weekend's games, I went, that's Joe Mauer. He's 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", had a cannon for an arm, strong as hell, fast,
that's a huge
to
bitch.
run. But as Dave Winfield, when Dave Winfield was drafted to the NFL, he said, well, at football, baseball, do you want a limp or a bonus? And that was kind of was his response to that. Button bar. But, and Marty laid it out there. He was number one overall pick ahead of Mark Pryor, which was controversial at the time. But the Twins were fortunate enough to be in that position. And when they signed him to the big deal, that was controversial. Everything has been controversial about Joe Mauer's life and career. I mean, not his life, his career. But as far as a sports star, and Dave Winfield was the best athlete I'd ever seen in the state of Minnesota, because he was drafted by the Vikings and never played a down of college football because they looked at his potential. Was an amazing baseball player, very good basketball player. The NBA drafted him, the ABA drafted him. But Mauer was right up there among the best athletes, probably in the country. He was that good. So
you guys, he's in.
You never know it. Yeah, there. Oh. You knew that was going to happen.
He's also a great golfer.
Yeah, of course he is. Good thing, because they have a golf tournament at Cooperstown. I remember poor Kirby and Dave Winfield. That's my one trip to Cooperstown. Kirby didn't play golf. You know, the guy could hit a fastball and hit a curveball at 100 miles an hour, but couldn't hit a ball off a tee. But he participated in it that weekend. What a special weekend that was.
What a story, Mark.
We'll do jokes and we'll do
good.
headlines after this. You guys wrote some jokes.
Damn right.
Oh,
I'll do that during this break.
We'll see how that goes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. What's wrong with Mark?
Nothing. Anybody got any vibes or anything they want to give away or anything like that? I don't know. Anybody? No?
In a few minutes, bitch.
Relax.
I think we have some Initials tickets to give away.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we're celebrating 500 games of the Initials on Friday, January 26th. That's this Friday live from the KFAN press box, and the only way in is to win. Caller 11 right now will win a pair of tickets to this milestone event in Initials history. Call 800-320-5326.
Martins, you're getting in either way. You're playing, so
Awesome.
you don't have to win your way in on
Awesome.
Friday. You'll just be playing.
What is the capacity of that room? Would expect a couple hundred?
I think 37,000, I think, or something like that.
Wow, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, we spent most of the
That's gonna be
iHeart
amazing.
national budget on the Initials stadium.
Wonderful. Will the
It's a
roof be?
stadium.
Will the roof be
retractable.
closed or?
Yeah, we're going to roll the
I don't know.
carpet
It's supposed
out
to
and let
be
it get
40
some sun.
degrees.
It's supposed to be very nice. So, we'll probably open up the roof.
Okay, excellent.
All right, should we do the news /
Do you want to do that first?
pre-written jokes?
All right, for sure. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that first if you'd like.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
Hi, and Marnes as well.
Hey.
I know Maxo has something. Did you write anything, Saucy?
No, but I can make something up on the fly.
Yeah, do
Probably not
that,
a good idea.
please.
I mean, did you see the joke
it
that
took
she
me
said?
45 minutes, and you can just make it up on the fly. You are a professional comedian.
I mean, I've done one improv class.
How much did it cost?
Hawk paid for it. I don't really care.
And then you kept the money.
You are correct.
Do you want to go first, Marnes?
Genius. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. You're good.
A tutu worn by Sarah Jessica Parker in the opening credits of the TV series Sex and the City has sold at an auction for $52,000. The tutu sold for 4 times higher than expected. Even Sarah Jessica herself said, well, that's just too much.
My favorite part, right there. That's my favorite.
Much for the tutu?
Yeah.
Marty's laugh.
Futurists predict that 2024 will be the year of robotic sex.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I know. As for comment, Kelly Lambert, also known as We, was quoted as saying, "You're telling me."
Aren't you going on your honeymoon next week?
Yeah, man. Whose turn?
Go ahead.
The average global temperature in 2023 was significantly warmer than the previous hottest year on record. The only thing hotter, according to Hockey, is my dad in leather.
That was a group joke.
Are we doing the group joke right now?
Go ahead.
Is that true, though?
100%. He gets very sweaty and greasy is what I call him.
Why?
Because it's hot in there. I told you it's leather.
Careful.
He's very active.
What's he doing?
He's a lover. Max, do you have your group joke yet?
I do have my group joke. I got a couple other ones,
Go ahead, please, yeah.
New climate data shows last year was the hottest ever recorded. The only thing hotter than the Earth is my urine over the last couple of weeks. Can someone please take me to a doctor?
Oh, my.
Rosie, put your hand out.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
You want to do your group joke now, Mark?
Wow. New climate data shows last year was the hottest ever recorded. The average global temperature was significantly warmer than the previous hottest year on record. The only thing hotter than the temperature is meat sauce's pizza. Oh. Now that one.
It's a callback.
That's good. Yeah, I like that one. That's kind, not mean.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's not very funny.
Well,
I
it's
spent
funnier
a
in
lot of
mine.
time thinking
Yeah,
about
Funnier
it.
in mine.
I could have said my urine, but I didn't.
Or my dad in leather.
Yeah. The average
Now
global,
that is hot.
the average global temperature, Rosie, in 2023 was
Right.
significantly warmer
Careful.
than the previous hottest year on record.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing hotter than the temperature of the planet was the temperature of Sauce's house because his air conditioner broke down. He was upset because he didn't get a warranty. but it'd sure be cool if you did.
I think I have a warranty.
I wonder if you do.
I like how your punchline got right to the point.
It really did.
That was the
You have
grip
another
joke.
sauce?
Sure. I'll do one right now.
Yeah, do one right now.
New climate data shows that last year was the hottest ever recorded. The average global temperature in 2023 was significantly warmer than the previous hottest year on record. The only thing hotter than that would be a Hot Pocket, the inside of it.
Wow.
He loved it.
You suck.
A Hot Pocket, the inside of it.
You're supposed to do a topical, like, for instance, new climate data shows last year was the hottest recorded, right? Well, the only thing hotter than the temperature was Chris Finch's post-game comments last night. Then you hit the comment button right now.
You suck.
I wasn't.
I know, I didn't tell you.
We don't need his comments because he's going to be live with Paul Allen in 30 minutes.
Oh, what if he's still hot?
9 o'clock.
that's
Chris
private.
Finch on with 9 to noon.
Yeah, he's probably calmed down a little bit.
I have one more joke.
I do too.
Oh, go ahead.
Scientists have presented new research that suggests the ancient megalodon shark was actually much thinner than previously thought. When asked how the sharks got so thin, the scientists responded, Ozemfish.
I know.
Oh, that's good.
Better go, Maxie.
Yeah, you were walking a fine line, though, because we don't make fun of the Megalodon, right, Hawk?
Yeah, man.
I didn't want to disrespect the
Don't
Meg.
disrespect the Meg.
Tobacco use around the world is falling, but not as much as hoped, according to a new report by the World Health Organization. One concern was some regions where adolescent girls aged 13 to 15 are now using tobacco at much higher rates. In related news, Mark Rosen has just opened a vape shop.
Wow.
That was aggressive.
That was aggressive, and I still. The best part of that is you're laughing at your own jokes. I just love it.
I like that you could have said Josh Giddey, but you said Mark Rosen instead.
Oh, my God.
Do you have a mommy?
Jeez. All right.
I still can't believe I said
That's comedy.
That's comedy. That's
comedy. There you go.
Now it's time for headlines. What?
It's by mine now, my new favorite button. Again.
The Wall Street Journal says that the trick to a great marriage is going on vacation without your significant other.
Really?
I call that Las Vegas.
I don't know about
3 times a year.
vacation, but I am a big believer in
Separate.
having your own things. A dinner with the girls.
Very important.
Jeff and Mark Madness.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Which
the
will be
vacation makes it sound like you're going to Norway for a week.
Right.
Yeah, but see,
without your wife.
I totally agree with you, but then I asked my wife that exact same thing. I said, I'm going to go get dinner with the girls, and she got super pissed.
Oh, I meant her with the girls.
Oh, she doesn't
you
have friends.
with the guy.
Oh, why?
Yeah, me.
That's mean.
Me?
Really mean.
Authorities in Texas are searching for 3 men that they are calling the Three Stooges, who were involved in a robbery at a Popeyes. Surveillance footage shows them stumbling over each other as they stormed in. Think if you're in a heist group, right? You're on a team and you have some cool mask or you have a cool nickname, but then you completely meat sauce it and the cops start calling you the Three Stooges. Okay. You got to be super pissed. So they're looking for the Three Stooges.
They were just trying to see if they could eat 50 nuggets.
Man.
Practice.
Yep.
Talking about practice.
This is sports, but it's technically a headline. What do you guys think of this? It sounds like there is real momentum in the NFL for changing that rule about a fumble out of the end zone resulting in a touchback. It happened, of course, in the Bills-Chiefs game. Would you guys like to see that rule change?
It will change, and I think because...
To what, though? What's the alternative? What's the best alternative?
Put the ball down at the... I don't know. I mean, I guess you put
10, 20?
Yeah. I don't know what the XFL...
I don't know what you could
XFL does.
Yeah.
I think they have that rule in already. It's happened to Justin Jefferson early in the year, right, at Philly, in that situation.
So what happens, though? What's the best alternative?
I would give him the ball at the 2-yard line. I mean, wherever it went out, I'd give it to him. The offense keeps the ball.
Okay, but then what happens if you do... So you're saying if you fumble it,
But if you fumble it out of bounds at the 10-yard line, you get the ball at the 10-yard line. If Justin Jefferson's catches the ball and runs, he gets tackled at the Eagles' 10-yard line, and he fumbles the ball out, the Vikings get the ball at the 10-yard line. So why don't you just place it? If it goes through the end zone, if he's right there, put it at the 1 or 2 yard line. I think they should maintain possession because the other team didn't
recover the ball.
Right.
So if
they
the
recovered
offense, if the offense recovers in the end zone, it would have gone back to the 2 anyway, is what you're saying?
Well, if the
So
offense
back to where the line of scrimmage was?
Yeah, well, if it's allowed, if they recover it in the end zone, and it's allowed to be a touchdown, then it's a touchdown.
Well, see, but that's completely unfair then too, right?
Well,
because then otherwise you would have a lot of incentive to try to fumble it forward.
That's not allowed.
The ball into the end zone.
Right.
Well, that was the Dave Cat. That was what happened in the game years and years and years ago when they did change the rule. I guess the offense keeps the ball at the 2 yard line or 1 yard line, whatever.
I've heard that they get it back at the 20. That's the suggestion.
That's not bad either.
I don't think you change it. It happens tops 5 times a year. Just leave it as it is. You fumble out of the back of the end zone, you should lose the ball. You just should.
I don't agree with that.
I think you just leave the rule the way that it is. It's not like it happens every game.
No, it doesn't. But when it does,
rarely
it seems
happens. I mean, how many times do you think it happened this year? 3? Happened to us. It happened in the game we just watched. I don't think you change
it. I don't know if you pay attention to all the times it happens when we're not paying attention to all those games. You know what I mean?
I am. I watch all of them.
Jurassic World 4 is in the works with the writer of the original Jurassic Park.
Oh, Michael Crichton?
He's dead.
Who?
Well, he is. Well, Michael Crichton wrote the book.
Well, the movie, though.
Oh,
We're talking about the movie.
All right.
He died.
He did?
Yeah, he did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jamie Dornan was hospitalized with heart attack-like symptoms after coming into contact with a caterpillar.
What?
Quick shout out to everybody who reached out to me on Twitter. It was not me. It was Jamie Dornan, but I appreciate the concern. I understand the confusion, but apparently Jamie Dornan.
That's the most bizarre story I've ever heard. He came in contact with a caterpillar?
I guess.
And how does one come in contact? You have to reach out and pick it up, right?
More lands on you out of a tree, maybe?
But
yeah, or you're smoking out of a bong with one.
What?
That
got it. I get your reference, Daddy-O.
You never know. Paul, your hands up.
No, never mind. Keep going.
No, you put your hand up. The show has to stop.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does, because now I'm curious what you raised your hand for.
I was just going to ask a Jurassic Park question, but we moved on.
Now we're going back. Paul, your hands up.
Which of those movies did you two both hate that was just terrible?
It was the one that
Jurassic
came out last year.
3?
That was bad.
It's whatever just came out. What was it called? Dominion or something?
Yeah.
Is that the latest one? It was unwatchable. Yeah. It was terrible.
Even he hated
that franchise.
Chris hated it.
I did.
Stopped after the first one.
Yeah, the first one's an A+.
Of course it is.
Emma Stone is an absolute delight. She was on the Smart List podcast a couple months ago, and she was fantastic. She's just very, very cool. But apparently she's also extremely smart to the fact that she wants to be on Jeopardy. And now Ken Jennings of Jeopardy is saying, yeah, that sounds great. They would take her in a heartbeat. But she does have to pass the test like everybody else.
Really?
And she's not looking to be on Celebrity Jeopardy. She wants to be on Jeopardy.
Yeah, she wants to be the real deal.
Yeah. She claims she applies to be on the show every June.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yep.
She's serious.
Yeah. He added Emma would have to take the online test just like everyone else and audition, but luckily for her, she's probably pretty good on camera.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. They should have more. I mean, I know they have Celebrity Jeopardy. And
I thought you were going to say women.
No. They're smarter. They're smarter than doofuses like us, so don't worry. I don't worry about that.
Nice save.
Yeah, no, he's not going to say that.
That was a Marc-Andre Fleury save.
Arnie Gellner, when I was, 16 years old, I had about 6 posters on my wall.
Me too.
Green Day's Dookie album, Pearl Jam's 10, Nirvana's Nevermind. I had one 311 poster, one Rage Against the Machine poster, and I had a poster of Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Of course, I was waiting for that.
Whose birthday it is today, one of the all-time prettiest faces. Mm-hmm. She's an absolute smoke show. She's getting better with age. She's still an absolute smoke show.
Beautiful.
How old is Tiffany Amber Thiessen today? Kelly Kapowski from
You asking Marnie or just any of us?
Well, everybody. But let Marnie go first.
I feel like around my age, maybe 52.
Sauce nailed it. She's 50 today. She's exactly
Is
your
she?
age.
Oh,
Tiffany
Sally
Amber Thiessen
O'Malley.
is 50.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Kelly
Happy
Kapowski
birthday. Yeah.
is
So
50.
she's better looking now?
She's still crazy
She's very
pretty.
yeah.
Is she still Tiffany with an eye?
Yep, she does
Amber.
cooking things.
Oh.
She writes
Tiffany starts with
cookbooks.
a T.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
It's crazy.
Well done.
Try this one, everybody. Teachers at a middle school in North Carolina took mirrors out of the bathroom in the school. All of the mirrors out of the bathroom in the school. Why did they remove all of the bathroom mirrors in the school?
Wow.
If you read it, don't guess.
Look, kids take a lot of pictures in bathrooms.
Yeah.
TikTok videos.
Marnie, you're fantastic at this. That's the exact right answer. They got so tired of kids asking to go to the bathroom or spending a ridiculous amount of time in the bathroom, and then they eventually figured out the reason why they were in there so much is they were filming TikTok videos. So they said the mirrors are going bye-bye.
Wow.
No more mirrors in the middle school in North Carolina.
What a world.
TikTok.
Wow.
Oh, man.
How about this one? This sounds like it's an Onion story, but it's not. There's a gal in Madison, Wisconsin on Saturday, and she got a text from her aunt that said, quote, "I'm having a heart attack," with an exclamation point. A few minutes later, the Madison Fire Department pulled up to the aunt's home, and the aunt was 100% alive and well, went out smiling. She was watching the Niners-Packers game and had mentioned to her niece or whatever, "I'm having a heart attack." The niece, because she's a Scotty, thought it was a real thing.
Didn't follow up?
Didn't follow up with, why would my aunt text me that she's having a heart attack? She just panicked and called the fire department and 911, and they showed up and everything was fine. She was just having a heart attack because the Scotties were losing to the Niners.
Well, maybe the niece didn't know that she was actually watching the game.
It's Madison on a Saturday when the Packers are in the playoffs. Nobody is doing anything but watching Packers, Niners.
That's true.
She may be doing a TikTok video.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine getting a text. Like if you send me a text, if you send me a text saying I'm having a heart attack, I go, "Why, what are you watching?"
Yeah. I mean, she should have probably added, "This game is giving me a heart attack."
Or,
yeah.
I'm having a heart attack. Actually, you can take it literal.
Denise.
Yes.
Denise to not go,
Are you okay?
No.
Do you need me to...
Right. Call 911. Don't text me.
Right.
Like, exactly. A follow-up text or call is more, what do you need me to do?
Maybe she couldn't.
Calling 911?
Maybe she wasn't in a position because she was so much pain and she was having a heart attack.
So she
niece.
just texted her niece?
The niece needs to send that text.
How can you have the energy to text
I'm
your
with Rosie.
niece?
Yeah, I'm with Rosie.
I think you just need to say, "This game is giving me a heart attack."
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah, man.
You don't have to say, "I'm having a heart attack." If you're someone that's older and you get that from someone going, "My God, she's having a heart attack. She might be having a heart attack."
Yeah. Like
You're one of those
I
life
texted
alerts.
Max the other day.
It's
I've got
literal, just a
screaming
literal
diarrhea.
statement. Yeah.
What was that from?
I had screaming diarrhea.
Oh.
What?
And you were not watching anything.
No.
I bet.
No. Well,
I was concerned, though.
yeah, he was. He called
That's
911.
kind of you.
All right, that'll do it.
I got
That's
some
enough.
stuff. You ready?
Go.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Oh, Oscar nominations.
Yes.
Here we go. Best film. American Fiction.
So good.
So good. Anatomy of a Fall. Don't know that one.
Haven't seen that one yet, but heard
It's
a
a
lot
foreign
about it.
film.
UK.
Barbie.
Classic.
Very good.
The Holdovers.
Excellent. I love that. I know a lot of people maybe went crazy about it. I loved it.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
So freaking good, man.
Never seen it. It's too long.
Scorsese did it again.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Maestro.
It's about
It's the one with Bradley Cooper.
Who does he
Everyone,
play?
he's
Leonard Bernstein.
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone said that was Oscar bait from the jump. So
Right.
good for
Right.
them.
But
Oppenheimer.
yeah, that's your
excellent.
winner.
Yeah.
That's your winner right there.
Yeah, that's a wonderful
Just stop.
Probably should be.
Past Lives.
Oh my God.
Oh, Max,
man.
though, the last scene.
Oh, that
my
last
God.
scene will
The last
stick
scene.
with me forever. I'm happy they're not going to probably win, but I'm happy
Yeah.
they got the nomination.
Poor Things.
Oh,
Loved it so
man,
much.
So good.
And The Zone of Interest, which is not about what I thought it was.
Oh,
I don't know what that is. Do you?
I have no idea.
I hear it's popping up in theaters around here lately.
Is it?
So yeah, I've been hearing nothing, and like it's nominated for all the other BAFTA and all those other type
Right.
of award shows.
I think it's Hollywood falls in love with a couple of them. I think Oppenheimer's got enough steam going that they'll probably win, and deservedly so.
Does anybody know how? I'm sure you guys are like, but where could we see the odds? Because I would like to know which is the favorite. Do you think?
Oh, it should
should be Oppenheimer. I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man.
Or Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's what I was wondering.
That's
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Good point.
It might be recency because Oppenheimer in the summertime it would have been Oppenheimer is a landslide
minus 125.
But
does that
mean it's a lot then? As 120?
No, it's not really.
Oh, okay, all right.
Not a big favorite.
What are the
Killers of the Flower Moon is second at plus 200. Poor Things is 2-1. Plus, Poor Things and American Fiction are both plus 650.
God, I love those films. Both those films. And Past Lives again. My goodness. Best actor in a leading role: Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Coleman Domingo for Rustin.
He's so good.
Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers.
He's great.
Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, and Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction.
I think it's Killian.
It's Killian. He'll win.
Killian with a C, though, right?
It was haunting. His performance.
He'll win.
Really was haunting. I mean, it was physically looked like him, and just had that mentality. What a
Best actress in a leading role: Annette Bening for Naiad. Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon.
Sister.
That's right. Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall. Carrie Mulligan for Maestro, and Emma Stone for Poor Things. Give it to Emma.
Yeah, it's going to be Emma or it's going to be Lily.
Lily probably.
Lily might get it.
Lily's been getting a lot of buzz, and she won pretty much all the other. Her or Emma won like all the other lesser awards.
Give Lily the Oscar. Give Emma Jeopardy.
Perfect.
There we go.
And everybody gets what they want.
Yeah. This one will be the most interesting to me. And again, if you got the favorites up still, Saucy, I'd like to know for Best Supporting Actor. Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction. He was so great.
He was incredible in that movie.
He's super good.
He would absolutely deserve it.
Robert De Niro for Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yes, he absolutely would deserve it as well. I mean, my God.
Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer.
Holy crap,
so
man!
Great.
This is like Royal Rumble.
He won the Golden Globe.
Yeah,
Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things. He's so great in that.
Laugh out loud funny in that movie.
And the C word in ways I never expected in my life. And then finally, here's the wild card. And I bet he might be the favorite. I don't know. Ryan Gosling for Barbie.
Yeah. Man, he should be there too. Yeah, absolutely.
No, he won't win, though.
The favorite is Downey Jr. minus 1,000.
So that means a giant
big
favorite.
time. Yeah.
Big time favorite.
Wow, really? I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, because that's contentious.
Man, that is a great job
category.
from him. And the role he plays in history and the role he played in that film, fantastic. Martins, have you seen Oppenheimer?
I have. Of all of the movies you've mentioned and actors and actresses, I saw Barbie last weekend.
And that's it?
And that's it.
Yeah, there's some great films, man. Great films.
It seems like they actually, for once, got it right on a lot of these.
How about that list, though? Sterling K. Brown, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, Mark Ruffalo.
I mean, how do you even pick?
That's,
When are the Oscars,
I would circle all of them and just be like, can't we all win?
Yeah. I think it's, did I read March 13th? I don't know, something like that. March 10th, sorry. Hosted by Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, Kimmel's, okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to help present?
Maybe. They're buddies. Yeah. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office made a rare discovery while it conducted a search warrant on a Minneapolis home, a rocket-propelled grenade launcher.
Sorry. Hey.
Authorities said a fugitive and firearms investigation led to the discovery of the suspected RPG-7, which was determined to be an inert round, meaning it wasn't an active explosive.
My God.
Deputies also found a couple of handguns in there, but there was also some fentanyl involved, apparently. But that'd be something, wouldn't it?
That's a lethal combination.
Yeah. And I would guess that the person who had it probably didn't know it wasn't a real round or wasn't, was inert. They thought they were going to take some people down.
My God.
Rosedale Center in Roseville, one of my favorite malls. Still love that place.
Sure, top 10.
Love it. Yeah, top 10 at least, yeah. Getting an IKEA pop-up store.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah.
Does it have the cinnamon rolls?
I'm from Bring Me the News. No word on if Swedish meatballs are involved. Man.
And you don't have to wander around for 4 hours to get your furniture?
Get me started. I know.
How?
Hello.
I mean, the pieces at IKEA are huge. How are they fitting in a pop-up store?
I don't know. IKEA appears to be opening a pop-up store at Rosedale Center. Brooke Nelson, former IKEA employee, took a photo of the storefront this weekend. Rosedale's website, IKEA showroom, will open sometime in February. Well, coming right up. Coming right up.
So not a pop-up in the middle, like selling the candles and the slippers at Christmas time. Pop up like actually in a store that has room and you can put.
Correct.
Check this out. The company previously announced, Marnes, that it would be opening newer concept stores referred to as, quote, plan and order point locations. Such locations expected in Austin, Atlanta, Los Angeles, and Minneapolis, St. Paul, apparently. There you go.
Super.
If I could order it and go pick it up there, I'm much more likely to buy something from IKEA. But going to that store and trying to navigate the people.
Oh, you can't do it. No, it's exhausting.
This is a big story, Roser. I even heard you come in here earlier and talk to my man Max about it. Netflix and the WWE are looking to body slam the competition. The streaming giant will become the exclusive home to Monday Night Raw starting January of next year. Netflix acquired the rights to WWE's flagship show in a 10-year deal worth about $5 billion.
That's astonishing.
The deal comes after NBC Universal agreed to a 5-year, $1.4 billion deal with the WWE for the rights to air SmackDown on USA Network. So it's good to be in wrestling, number one. Number two, I think this is brilliant, man. Talk about, like you said, Max, I'm stealing your point. But more people have Netflix than they do cable, I bet, at this point.
Yeah, for sure. And WWE, even on cable, it's still Monday Night Raw pulls about 2 million viewers or more every single week. And it's on 52 weeks a year. They don't take Christmas or anything like that off. So that's.
They don't?
No. Every single week, Monday Night Raw is on. So that's, Netflix has dabbled in the live entertainment aspect, but this is huge, man. That's going to pull a bunch.
Who's running the show for WWE these days?
Hawk's dad.
Steph now, right?
Hawk's dad?
No, Stephanie actually, she stepped down. Vince had that whole scandal last year, and then he kind of got pushed out, and then he came back. And then Stephanie was like, all right, F this, I'm done.
Right.
And then now the WWE got bought out by TKO, the parent company of UFC.
Oh, wow.
And so they're partnered up now. That just happened recently. And Triple H, former, big time wrestler Triple H, he's in charge of creative and all those type of decisions now. And WWE, I mean, from a fan's point of view, from viewing, it's fresh and it's new. They're setting records at all their live gates. They're setting records in merch. It's on fire right now. So I'm not surprised that they got this gigantic
whole nother
deal.
generation.
Yeah, and now you got stuff like the Iron Claw coming out, and just kind of reinvigorating interest in wrestling in general. Plus, they got competition, so it's with AEW, so it's a good time to be a wrestler right now.
Was he
Oh my God!
All right, let's see if Sauce has been paying attention to the last 10 or so minutes of the show. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Steve.
So how this bit works is Sauce only half pays attention to this show, so once in a while we quiz him about things that were just discussed this segment during the show. You've actually been really good at this the last, 3, 4, 5 months. I think your listening is getting better because this bit pops up once in a while. Sauce?
Yeah, Daddy.
Question number 1.
Rosie asked about somebody possibly presenting at the Oscars next month. Who did he float out as a possible presenter at the Oscars?
Question number 1.
Do you guys think he remembers who Rosie said?
No, I do not.
Was he paying attention? Was he listening?
I do not. It was kind of a toss and throwaway comment. I don't think he remembers.
I think he did. If he heard the host, then he heard that. I think he did.
Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. I think he's going to get it. Yeah.
Question number 1.
Sauce, who was he talking about?
Aaron Rodgers.
Wow, not even a hesitation.
He's getting better at this.
Question number 2.
There's an IKEA pop-up store going where? If you missed this one,
he knows this
all
one.
of our minds.
Question number
but once
2.
in a while, I got to try just in case.
Yeah, he knows this
mentioned
one.
it 10 times.
We sure did, Rosie. We sure did.
Yeah, we did.
Anybody think he was not listening to that entire conversation?
No, he's got it.
Question number 2.
Sauce, where is it?
Rosedale Mall.
Look at you. See, 2 for 2, dude.
Yeah, it did.
Question number 3.
What movie did Marnie see last weekend?
Oh, yeah, he definitely got this one. He always listens when Marnie's talking.
Anybody doubt him?
No. I think he's
Marnie, what do you think?
3.
This is you.
Yeah, no, he's locked in.
He's paying attention.
Question number 3.
What movie did Marnie see last weekend?
No clue.
What, really?
He wasn't listening.
Was it Oppenheimer?
No.
Yeah, no clue. Barbie?
Barnes.
Wasn't listening. So we've learned in the last couple weeks, don't listen to Parrish, don't listen to Marnie. You check out when they're talking.
Wow.
Question number 4.
Disappointing.
Sauce. When Hawk brought up the Netflix WWE deal, he mentioned how much money that deal was worth.
Question number 4.
Does Sauce know? Was he listening to the amount of money the deal was worth?
Man, I said
that was like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No way.
No. A lot.
Question number 4.
Sauce?
Was it 5.1 billion or 5 billion?
5 billion.
It was $5 billion. That's right.
It was 5 billion.
My.
So what? Again, what we learned is you were listening to the entire segment except for when Marnie was talking about her life and what she does, things that she liked, things that she saw. That you check out on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
No idea.
All right, that wasn't bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. You're getting better.
You, buddy boy.
I wonder this is an obvious idea, but I wonder if we just tried it in a different segment, if you'd be less ready. Because I think this last segment, once in a while, your radar is just up that it might be coming.
Yeah,
we do it at 6:40 one day.
Oh, my.
I wonder if you would have no idea. Maybe that's what we should try. Mars, we'll see you on Friday for Game 500.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wear something special.
Geez, it's not
Like
even
maybe
our birthday.
jeans instead of joggers.
Okay.
I'll really step it up.
All right. See you on Friday, Marnes. Rosie,
wait.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Look forward to it.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
All right. 9 to noon is next. Chris Finch, right out of the gate with 9 to noon, talking about Cat 62 and the loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Chris Finch next, right here on The Fan.